We have an experienced referee crew here, Laura. Gustavo Jaramillo, certainly not new to this stage. He's from Cali in Colombia here. His cohort, Colombian, also plays on the team is Juan Carlos Torres. And Tuki Kravitz, he comes to all these events. Great ref in his own right. He's from Mexico.
Now we just saw Conrado Moscoso kneeling down and saying a prayer, and I'm not sure if you could see that on the camera, but his father, who's also his coach, Conrado Moscoso Sr., was praying along with him right behind him off the court. And interesting how players have their rituals. I'm sure some of them have different superstitions that they stay with. I know I did as a volleyball player. There were certain, you know, your favorite pair of socks or what have you.
So he comes down the right side and negotiates the ball by the wow. Puts it right on the glass, gets a weak return. The ball stayed in. Looked like the ball made it. The call is skip. So the first point of the match, Laura, we have an appeal and it's overturned. So no appeal used on behalf of Rocky, and he'll be serving.
All right. 0-0. First point for Rocky Carson.
So he went with a high Z serve to the left side, and he wrapped it around, and Rocky put it away.
Big skip from Moscoso. Another point for Carson. Big return for Moscoso as he pumps himself up.
Ball kissed off the back, gave him an opportunity to shoot it.
Oh, what a skip. Funny, Moscoso is one of the most animated and loudest Bolivians that we've seen. Most of the Bolivians that we've been watching are a little bit more quiet, more reserved when they're on the court. So it's interesting to see this explosiveness and emotion from Moscoso.
Yes. He certainly didn't learn it from his teammate Carlos Keller.
No, but you know, Carlos was the most vocal I've ever seen him last night in the doubles tiebreaker that he played in last night.
He showed some emotion. He elevated his heart rate, yes.
Score is 2-2. Now
And
Rocky
Rocky
answering
is
back.
animated.
That was a little bit in Moscoso's face. I don't know about that.
The game within the game.
Nice between the legs from Conrado. Wow, tough rally. Moscoso staying pumped up. This is going to be a very interesting match.
Jaramillo will keep things in control. Both players do use a lot of wraparounds, multiple walls.
Yeah.
Right side winner, Rocky, coming in to serve.
Still 2-2. Game 1.
Outright
Rocky
winner
off
by
balance.
Moscoso. I think we're confident to say Moscoso is not intimidated by Rocky.
I think that's fair to say. Tough. Moscoso making a good effort to get to the back of the court. Rocky winning the side out.
Still tied at 2, Laura.
Yeah, they've been stuck here for quite some time. Keeping it competitive. Wow. I think Moscoso is frustrating Carson a little bit. He's mixing up his shots, playing very smart.
He's looking at his coach, yet he's looking right through Rocky. Dead ball, broken ball, replay.
Fans are packing in now to watch the last men's singles match before we dive into those doubles. It's been a great week here as we have 20 countries represented, all teams coming out to support each other, and that's one of the most enjoyable things for me coming to these events. They're a little different from the Pro Tour. You have the teams competing together and kind of changes the mentality a little bit, I believe.
Congratulations to Paola Longoria earning another berth to the final against Gabriela Martinez from Guatemala, just having beaten Samantha Salas from Mexico in a tiebreak. We'll see Gabriela in Mexico in November.
A giant bug on the floor.
Vying for a junior crown. She has 3 years left in juniors.
Yeah, that's outstanding to have such a big juniors career still ahead of you and going to the finals of the World Championship.
Tremendous.
So they're clearing a large bug off the floor before they keep playing. It's nothing new in Cali. Plethora of mosquitoes out here as well. We have been battling against all week.
Pinch winner.
Wow.
Good serve, weak return. Third shot.
Finally moves the
Outright winner.
score. 3 serving 2. Nice effort from Carson. Another point for Moscoso. It's a lot of emotion out there early in game 1. Nice serve, jamming up Carson.
Ripped it right at his feet, handcuffed him.
Well, after that broken ball, we've seen 3 points for Moscoso.
He's a clone of Rocky's, and he's in favor.
Starting to get under Rocky's skin as he switches up the speed. Mirrors his serving.
Opportunity missed. Rocky coming in to serve. Outright winner, backhand, right corner. Came with a different twist down the right side, half lob. And Rocky had the wherewithal to end the rally with the left side pinch. Two 5. First time we've seen the jam serve.
Wow, nice pickup from Moscoso.
Pinch left side winner. 3-5, game 1. 18th International Racquetball Federation World Championships here in Cali, Colombia at Club Cañas Gordas.
Wow, what a return from Moscoso.
Great racket prep, footwork, came around, snapped a forehand winner into the right corner. 5-3.
Tensions are high. You could hear a pin drop right before that serve fires off. Wow. Rocky says it skipped. He's appealing.
Appeared to be a kiss off the side wall and it rolled. So the call stands, peel used.
Rocky drying off his glasses on the ref's shirt because it's too sweaty in there.
Maybe inserted a couple words while he was doing that. What do you think?
Capitalize on that opportunity. Wow. Oh, the emotion.
Getting under the skin.
Too much. It's going to be an emotional battle.
Que animo.
Nice get. Oh, and a quick return from Rocky Carson. Three serving 7 in game 1.
So this is an advertencia, a warning to both players. If they continue the comportment, he's going to assess both of them, technical. And in international rules, folks, 3 technicals in a match, and player is disqualified.
Wow.
Automatically.
Well, it looks like Moscoso now also taking an opportunity to wipe his glasses on the referee. So everything is even. Both players have been warned. And we're going to pick it up 3 serving 7. Set up for Carson.
Snapped the backhand across his body. Moscoso skipped it in. Point number 4, Carson serving, game 1.
It's 2 points in a row for Carson now.
Rocky hitting one of his patented around the wall ball, or ceiling, or excuse me, Z balls. That ball came off parallel to the back wall, and Moscoso had no room to retrieve it. 6-7. Time.
Moscoso calling the timeout right before Rocky fires off that serve. We'll be right back as things are heating up in game 1. Score is 6 serving 7 as Rocky Carson is making his way back to tying up this game, excuse me. Coming up after this, we will be going into the doubles streaming. First up is Team USA versus Team Canada for women's doubles. Then right after that, we'll have Mexico versus Colombia in men's doubles, and then USA versus Bolivia in men's doubles. Time in, Rocky Carson picks up serving.
Into the left corner. That's skill, my friends. Skill.
Timeout was effective for Moscoso.
Errant skip by Rocky, point for Moscoso. 8-6. Moscoso, Laura, was gesturing for Jaramillo, the head ref, to watch the invasion into the safety zone, encroachment. These officials know the rules. They don't have to be told.
I guess Moscoso was just making a point there, though, by talking to the referee. 6-8, Carson back in the service.
Great
wow,
serve.
nice serve.
Ball hit the left side crotch off that Z serve. And crotch serve is legal. Any non-front crotch serve is a legal serve. It's the same as the ball hitting the floor first. Wrap around. So Moscoso was gesturing for a safety holdup off the back wall. Was not honored. Play continued, and then Rocky skipped it in.
Lucky for Moscoso.
Sometimes if you get non-attentive lines people, Rocky should appeal for the for the hinder. It might be overturned. Classic wide angle pass, right side.
That's going to tie it up now, 8-8 in game one.
Outright winner off that Z. Didn't get the angle he wanted, that is, Rocky did not. Moscoso was able to come in and attack. Wrap around. Backswing hinder. Dead ball hinder call. No appeal because the ball was so high.
Oh, that's an unfortunate swing and a miss. We've been talking about the different elements here with the sidewall and the back wall glass. Club Cañas Gordas is an indoor-outdoor facility, and now that we have some light changes, we have people sitting on the sides, it's all a factor against that sidewall glass.
A lot of people moving their fingers, texting. Great wherewithal from Moscoso to get into position and snap that backhand winner left side.
Another emotional outburst. Rocky needs to wipe his glasses again. Thank goodness the refs are staying nice and dry off the court.
Would you think?
It's intense for them, but they don't have to move too much.
Having reffed quite a few matches this week, Laura, I burned a lot of calories.
Point for Moscoso.
International play, at least till September 1st. Both players are allowed up to 3 timeouts in the first 2 games. Tiebreaker if it happens. 2. Appeals 5 in games 1 and 2. Tiebreaker 3. Portable hinder.
That's right, there were a couple other rule changes, which we can talk about throughout the match. But if you guys want to check out what those were, those will be posted on internationalracquetball.com.
And we'll discuss that before the end of this first game.
Wow.
Down the
Some
line.
fast balls.
Pass. Carson. We're tied at 9. So the rules changes, Laura, as of September 1. 2 serves, 2 timeouts, 2 minutes between games, and 3 appeals. Done.
That's going to change up the game. We'll see what effect that has after September.
Wraparound serve. Moscoso left it up. Rocky pinch, right corner. Takes another lead.
Yeah,
10-9.
puts Carson in the lead now.
So he did the same thing on the other side. Right side wall, bounce, back wall, forcing Conrado to hit a backhand, and he skipped it. Timeout.
Yep, Moscoso calling the timeout. Let's see if he can regroup in his timeout. We'll be right back in just a few minutes, so don't go anywhere. There's more of Game 1. We're back at the International Racquetball Federation's 18th World Championship in Cali, Colombia at Club Cañas Gordas. We are watching Rocky Carson, who is now in the lead in Game 1 over Conrado Moscoso from Bolivia. It's been a pretty interesting Game 1 so far. These two very tightly matched up, and now Carson in the lead for the first time.
It's gone back and forth. Rocky scored the last 4 points after having a 2-point deficit. It's 7-9. Now he leads 11-9. Moscoso just took his second time out of the game. Both players have been extremely animated. Great touch.
Wow. Love to see that switch up right there for the side out. So far, Moscoso's called two timeouts, excuse me, and both times he's gotten the side out.
Percentages are with him. Look to his coaching staff for the prompt on the next serve, and there's a drive Z. Looked like it skipped here. There's an appeal. Skip ball was called, appeal on the floor. Call stands. One linesperson agreed, one disagreed. Call will stand. And Rocky will lose another appeal. So he's used 2 of his allotment of 5.
That's going to be a point for Moscoso, 10-11. And then he loses it on the serve. It's tough with that one serve rule. As we mentioned, that's one of the things that's going to be changing come September.
Got to keep your composure here and execute. Any opening Rocky gets, he'll take advantage of it.
Nice down the line from Rocky Carson.
So from here, it looked like it could have been a short serve. Carlos Keller is asking him to appeal the serve.
Right, Carlos Keller has been sitting on the sidelines coaching along with Conrado Moscoso Sr. Carlos Keller is playing doubles.
Moscoso has not used any of his allotment of 5. So it'd be a worthwhile
Doesn't look like he's
appeal.
going to start now, though. No appeal.
Now he appeals.
Now he's going to use it.
So there is an appeal on the floor. Guess what?
Wow.
Never hurts.
He really waited that
He
10
did.
seconds, though.
He did. So
He's
trying to get in his head, and he is.
exactly.
So now Rocky's probably asking if he's able to appeal at that juncture, and the answer is yes until he starts to serve.
Really?
Or unless the player leaves the court.
Well, that's a side out then for Moscoso.
So the point allowed for Rocky was pulled away. Side out. 10-11 rather than 12 serving 10. Huge.
Wow, talk about this being a mental game as well. Team Bolivia saying skip.
All of the coaches in the audience, all of the coaches are telling him to appeal.
Call stands. One ref agrees, one ref disagrees. Should be once dice.
Folks, the correct score should be 11-10.
It should be 11-10. All right, they're fixing the score after quite a discussion. It's 11-10.
A lot of dynamics here, folks.
Yeah, I'm
do
thinking.
not go away.
So far, it's been a long game one. Nice pickup from Moscoso and Rocky. Wow. And Moscoso puts it down. Rocky appealing.
Rocky's appealing for a visual hinder screen.
Rocky's appealing.
Call stands, both lines. People agree with the call.
That puts Moscoso back in the box. 10 serving 11.
Great pass right side.
Wow,
great
these
wherewithal, patience to wait till the ball kissed off the right side wall and pinched it into the right corner. That was a great serve, Laura. Great serve.
These guys just
Better return.
going back and forth, stuck at 10-11. Wow. What a shot to tie it up on.
It's a fly kill by Moscoso with the forehand. Ties it at 11. Game 1.
Wow. Moscoso back in the lead now, 12-11. Rocky losing the headband. Now the winner of
Gives them some more legal time.
As if this game wasn't long enough. The winner of this match will continue on to the finals against Daniel De La Rosa.
Snapped across court winner. After that ball kissed off the vidrio, the back glass. So Rocky into serve, trying to tie the game up at 12. He serves 11-12. Game 1.
Game 1 is already 40 minutes long.
Took some pace off that. Errant return by Moscoso. So now we're tied again at 12.
Two skips in a row for Moscoso.
So Rocky's mainly stuck with his Z's left side. Every now and then, like the previous point, he throws in a jam. Replay called. Vuelve, repeat.
Moscoso getting some love from the crowd.
Have the opportunity. Can't cash in on those. Not going to be as successful as you'd like, especially in a game this close. 13-12, Rocky looking to close out game 1.
Another skip. That's a total of 4 skips from Moscoso after 12-11. And now it's game point for Rocky Carson.
So Moscoso coming in with another opportunity to close this game out. Finds himself with a 2-point deficit, serving 12-14.
And it looked like there he went back to basics. I think that's good for a lot of players. Go back, keep it simple, and execute your shot. Ooh,
That's
and
his.
calls the timeout. That's his third
It's his third.
timeout.
He's used his allotment in game 1. And we'll be back, folks.
Yeah, let's see what can happen. We'll be right back. Moscoso calling that timeout as he stepped into the box. Let's see what he does now, down by 2. Wow, and a broken ball.
So
Have to replay that.
Rocky hit a wraparound return, came back into the middle. Moscoso snapped a winner, although the ball broke on the way to the corner. So they'll replay it. Thank our 2 major sponsors. Pro Pen, our official ball, and E-Force, the official racket of the International Racquetball Federation. You want to win or
what? Nice pick up from Moscoso.
wide angle.
Wow. Wow.
Textbook. Earlier today, folks, on the adjacent stadium court, we had contact against the back wall and the glass shattered during a play. So that court will be down for quite some time.
That's right. That was in the Samantha Salas Gabby Martinez match. Gabby Martinez winning in the tiebreaker 11-9 over Samantha Salas, which means Martinez will move on to the finals tomorrow against Paola Longoria. We'll be live streaming that, so make sure you guys check the internationalracquetball.com website for the full schedule, as the rest of the finals are being determined right now. And for the rest of the afternoon, coming up after this, we're diving into doubles, kicking it off with women's doubles, Team USA versus Team Canada. Game point for Rocky Carson, number 2. Another broken ball.
That's not uncommon. The weather, the climate's changed. It's very humid here. We get some drizzles and it cools off.
Yeah, we've had some pretty warm weather here in Cali, Colombia. Pretty warm.
Fortunately, Japanese delegation has brought many fans for us.
That's right. We have 20 countries represented this week at the 18th International Racquetball Federation World Championships, including some countries that many of us might not get to see that often, including Korea, Japan, Indonesia, India, and Ireland. Also England. So it's nice to see some players that we don't get to see here in the Americas on the Pro Tours.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Very
shot.
smart from Moscoso.
Both players, exceptional skills.
Yeah.
And
Rocky
Moscoso ends that rally. Asking for an empleado to come in and wipe the floor. Well, common sense comes into play here. If both players ask for a towel, then he should probably award it.
Oh, yep, they're bringing in a mop on the side. Doesn't look like they're going to wipe it down right now, though.
Wait till the end of the game. skipped it in, splatted the ball into the floor. Rocky used a ceiling ball, throw off the timing of Moscoso. So game point number 2, 14-12, Rocky's favor.
Wow. And another skip from Moscoso, which means Rocky Carson wins game 1, 15-12, an outstanding game 1. Very long, almost hitting the hour mark. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break before we get right back for game 2, so don't go anywhere, forks. We'll be right back. Yeah, it's a beautiful club. We're very fortunate to be here in Cali, Colombia for the 18th IRF World Championship.
0-0. Gustavo Jaramillo, our head ref. Tuki Kravitz, the lines person on the right side. And Juan Carlos Torres, the lines person on the left. Conrado Moscoso, senior, coach for Bolivia. David Ellis, coach for the USA. Ball kissed off the corner. Didn't give Moscoso an opportunity.
Wow, what a get from Moscoso.
Great hands,
And
great
then
hands.
off speed.
Rocky acknowledges that. He knows when somebody makes a good shot. Less animated than in game 1. Laura, I believe Rocky is extremely pleased to have won game 1. That looked more like squash than racquetball. Heck of a rally.
Rocky looking for something. He put his hand up.
Rocky's asking for a visual hinder. And there was not a call. There's an appeal. Call stands. Acknowledgement by both lines people. Rocky's asking Gustavo which one he's thinking he appealed. He wants to appeal 5 times and lose it. He has no appeals left.
Right. Yeah, it should be 1-1. They're not exactly sure about the score. Rocky doesn't believe it was a point.
You changed your mind. You gave him a 0, then you gave
Tough, tough match to ref.
After all the confusion, folks, we're going to be tied at 1.
1-1, here we go. And after all that, a side out for Rocky Carson.
Went to sleep on that one. Point for Rocky. Great, great snap forehand winner by Moscoso, coming in to serve at 1-2. This is game 2. He lost the first game 12-15.
That's going to tie it up again, 2-2. Starting to look a lot like game 1, Gary.
Yep. Nobody really had the advantage till the end when Moscoso skipped a number of shots. Great serve, great serve. Rocky checking the ball. The only way to check it is with the hand squeezing it.
Looks like that didn't work for Rocky, and there's a point for Moscoso. Ball's good.
Rocky using all of his tricks, has all the shots. Hits him at typically the right time. Changes pace, changes angles. Hits it low, hits it high. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Ace.
Nice serve from Carson.
Great execution with that passing lane down the left, Laura.
Couple points in a row. Rocky in the lead, 4-3 in game 2.
Win or lose, both of these players are going to come out of this match drained. Right side pass this time with the backhand.
Moscoso holding up, using that full 10 seconds, and then calling the timeout. We're going to take a quick break as well, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more of Game 2. It's pretty warm here at Club Cañas Gordas as players are anxiously awaiting their next matches. We have Team Mexico here ready for their doubles match. But the next match we will be streaming is the women's doubles, Team USA versus Team Canada.
We have it again. Timeout by the receiver, and comes back in and ends the rally. 3-5. Rocky was asking for a safety hold-up. He went through the motion. It wasn't awarded. He'll take it. Side out. Great drive serve, snap return. Winner by Moscoso. Really great anticipation off that drive serve. First time in a while he's come down the right side with a drive. Skip ball left side.
That's tough. We saw Moscoso beating himself a little bit in game 1. He had a couple of skips in a row. Hopefully he doesn't repeat that in game 2. Carson serving.
Irregular bounce off that glass, so Jaramillo, the head official, called a court hinder. Replay. Rocky got everything he wanted there. Didn't cash in. Weak return up front. Skipped it. One of his few unforced errors this game. Opens up the door for Conrado. 3 serving 5. Continues with the drive Z. Set up. Classic pass down the right side, down the wall. Winner.
Point for Moscoso. Moscoso now with an opportunity to tie it up again. And he does
Wonderful
it.
serve, wonderful serve. Ball kissed off the deep left side, 38, 39 feet. Rocky was fortunate just to return it.
All tied up.
Winner right side, Rocky pinching the ball. We haven't had a lead of more than about 3 points, Laura.
That's
2 games.
right. Short
Short serve.
serve.
Much to the chagrin of Rocky. It's an appeal. Call stands. Left side backhand, pinch winner. Moscoso takes the lead. Rocky's used 2 of his allotment of 5 appeals this game.
And Moscoso now in the lead again. 6-5. Just like that, Rocky answers
Side
right
wall,
back.
front wall, winner. Rocky Carson serving 5-6. Game 2 of the semifinals for men. The winner will play Daniel De La Rosa, representing Mexico tomorrow. Tune in to our streaming services on the international racquetball.com website. No argument there, Laura. Different twist with a half lob right.
Wow.
Right
Nice
side
rally.
pinch, winner. Moscoso animated.
Now in the lead by 2. 7-5.
Skip ball.
And a skip. Rocky pumping himself up.
Great control. Took speed off it, pinched it left corner, winner. Coming in to serve with a 2-point edge.
Oh, just short of that front wall.
Handcuffed Moscoso with that snap overhand cross court from Carson. We remain 5-7, 2-point deficit. Carson trying to close out this game and earn a berth into the final against De La Rosa for Mexico. On the women's side, we have Longoria from Mexico versus Martinez from Guatemala.
Quite a tough match. Really a long one as well. Easily over an hour. Game 1 alone was close to an hour. Oh, that's a
Needless to
tough
say,
dive.
our streaming opportunities will be pushed back a tad.
That's right. Looks like Moscoso hurt himself on that dive.
Yes, I was. Yes. This isn't the first time he's done that. Obviously, he's a slow learner.
Landed pretty hard on that hip. Looks like he has to take a timeout. It's tough to say. Rocky Carson came off the court, so I'm not sure. I didn't think you could do that. But is Rocky allowed to come off the court like that if Moscoso is in the court, nobody called a timeout?
If he calls a timeout, both players may leave the court as long as the referee allows them to, and they do. In that case, not sure what the official called other than to see if Moscoso was okay or if there were an injury time, at which time he's entitled up to 15 seconds. And that should be based on whether it's a pre-existing injury or not. First time Rocky's taken that ball early, and he was very successful, ending the rally right side with the forehand. At least in this match, he had let everything go to the back. Confident he'd be well served to do it more often. Now he finds himself down 1, 6-7. Should be an appeal from Moscoso. See if he waits
yeah,
and then appeals.
As we've seen him do. So it's still 6-7.
No appeal. Nope.
Short serve.
Another towel timeout for the anteojos, the glasses, the gafas. It's extremely humid on that court. There's no air conditioning. Based on the elements are not all that favorable today, Laura.
That's right. It's a pretty warm day. Wow.
Shot.
Nice cross court from Rocky Carson.
I'd like to thank Luke St. Ange and Osvaldo Maggi and Juan Manuel Gutierrez for putting on a heck of a tournament there. This is day 7 of 8. Many of us have been here for 12 days. It's a great facility. Thank you to the NH Royal Cali Hotel. Our sponsors, eForce and Penn. To our streaming production crew and all the players from 20 countries. And Senor Lazaro, the delegate from Cuba, so make that 21 countries represented. Underhand snap winner, right side. So Rocky now has the lead in game 2 again, 8-7.
Good side out for Moscoso. Carson leading by 1. And as you mentioned, Gary, we haven't seen more than maybe a 3-point lead this whole match.
Correct. Well over an hour in this match. So Moscoso was putting his hand up saying it was 2. Rocky was raising his hand saying he was hindered. There's an explanation from Rocky as to what he's appealing. There's an appeal on the floor. There was no call, meaning point. The end of rally win for Moscoso. And a point scored, 8-8.
Tied up again.
Animation from Moscoso. Takes the lead.
Had
In
Rocky
and out, back and forth. Same thing in game 1 until Rocky closed it out with a series of skips from Moscoso. 9-8, game 2.
skip from Moscoso.
His body language. Had he walked back to the service zone, chances are Gustavo would have called it good.
Could have sold it.
Wrap around. Winner right side, Carson. Empate, tie at 9. Game 2, 18th IRF World Racquetball Championships.
Coming up after this, we have women's doubles featuring Team USA and Team Canada. Immediately after that, men's doubles kicks off with Team Mexico versus Team Colombia, and we'll round out the streaming with men's doubles of Team USA versus Team Bolivia. There's lots more racquetball to come. We're just about to hit the halfway mark. The winner of this match will play Danielle De La Rosa in the finals tomorrow.
9-9. Moscoso from Sucre. Serving against Carson from Ladera Ranch, Orange County, in Southern California, USA. One of the few unforced errors by Carson, Laura.
Puts Moscoso in the lead.
Rocky says it's skipped. Call is point for Moscoso. Both lines people disagree. So Rocky has earned a side out.
Wow. Rocky wins that appeal.
Rocky's used 3 of his 5 appeals. According to the scoreboard, Moscoso has not used any, as he earns the right to serve again with a 1-point lead. Rocky's questioning the score.
Definitely 10-9.
Folks, this is a delay tactic. You should get a warning. Continues, it should be a technical, which means a reduction of a point. In international play, 3 technicals is disqualification. Players need to be aware of that. Reverse pinch with the forehand, 2-point lead. More animation, more checking of the court, more delays.
It's a way to slow it down, but Moscoso is not rattled, leading by 2 now. 11-9, game 2.
Winner right side from Rocky. Came with a different twist that time on the serve. Hit that half lob down the right side, down the glass. Rocky snapped across court, controlled overhead, and finally ended the rally with a right side rollout. Same theme, Laura. 2-point lead. Nothing beyond 3 in this match. Front wall, sidewall kiss. Ball nicked and rolled. Point. Pitch winner, Rocky ties it up.
2 in a row for Carson.
Stays with that drive Z. Getting it deep enough, making Moscoso work on that return. Ball kissed off the back that time, gave an opportunity to snap a backhand winner right side, so it's still tied at 11. Moscoso serving. Skipped it in.
And a skip from Moscoso.
Rocky teased him with a backhand ceiling ball. Hit it into the floor. Tied again at 11.
Oh, wow.
And we're still tied, Laura. 11-11.
I think Moscoso is frustrated with Rocky's sweat and asking the ref if he can get Rocky to change his shirt.
And it looks like they will.
Or get the mop. Referee again
Saying no.
says no.
Referee can mandate a change of uniform. They think it's unfair, unsafe. And with the amount of times that these players leave their feet, Laura, Chances are things are very, very humid on that floor. Winner. Left side, Moscoso takes a 1-point lead, 12-11. First game, Rocky won 15-12. He finds himself down a point now.
Skip by Carson. (13-11), another 2-point lead for Moscoso. Oh, wow,
Great
he
save.
got that.
Great, yeah.
Oh, and he was close to getting it again.
Rocky 3 feet from the front wall, anticipated the ball coming off, and drops a backhand winner into the right corner.
Moscoso playing dead for a second, or two, or five. Great effort from Moscoso.
Gustavo Jaramillo keeping things in tow here. No delays. Play ball. Jaramillo's telling Rocky he gave Moscoso the opportunity to check the floor. We should resume play momentarily, at which time Rocky's serving 11-13.
I've never seen more slowdowns in a match before. 11 serving 13.
More delay.
And a timeout to just kick that delay into high gear. We'll be right back with more of game 2. See if we can't close it out and find out if we're going to breaker.
De Mora.
We'll be right back. We're back live at the 18th International Racquetball.
We are in vivo, Laura.
World Championship. We're just discussing how long these matches have been today and how that might affect our broadcast schedule. It is hard to predict these things, and you know, depending on how long matches go, we don't know how long we'll be here. We'll see if we end up streaming the entire next 3 doubles matches that we've been advertising, or if we're going to have to move some things around. We'll keep you folks posted.
We do know this. Tomorrow we'll be doing 4 matches.
That's for sure.
2 singles, 2 doubles.
We already know that the women's singles final will feature Paula Longoria from Mexico and Gabby Martinez from Guatemala. The men's singles final will feature Daniel De La Rosa and the winner of this match. Served by Carson, jamming up Moscoso.
So there's an example, Laura. The ball flying right through the middle of the court. Rocky lets it go to the back wall. He has such a strong skill set. He can hit any shot. I'm convinced he should have taken that ball early. Moscoso's in deep court.
Wow, nice get from Rocky Carson. Oh, Moscoso leaves that ball so high. What's the call?
Should be avoidable or nothing.
The ball was coming to me, and the reason why I wasn't set up is because he wouldn't let me get to the ball.
Even if it were not intentional. Even if it were not intentional, he got in the way. Correct. Failure to move is an avoidable hinder. So the players overrule the call. The call, folks, was a dead ball hinder, meaning replay. Rocky appealed for an avoidable and got it.
Side out for Rocky Carson.
Very dynamic here, folks. We're happy you're experiencing such a fantastic match.
Oh.
Cracked
Rocky
out, deep right corner, side out.
gives it up to Moscoso. Calling a court hinder.
Court hinder called.
That front glass.
Unfair bounce. Pitch winner right side. Moscoso trying to close out game 2. Go to the tiebreaker. As we move towards 2 hours in this
11.
match.
We're already at about an hour and 35 minutes for this match. If we go to breaker, we're in for a long haul. See what Moscoso can do right now, 14-11.
Same serve. Carson, winner.
Wow.
Backhand winner left side. What does he have in his arsenal to put together 4 straight points? We'll find out. So what Rocky did there, Laura, he took some speed off of his Z, got a weak return and snapped a forehand winner down the right. There's one of the 4, 12-14. If you recall, he put together a string in game 1, however, due to Moscoso skipping the balls in. So the call on the floor is legal shot. Rocky's appealing. He's appealing that there were a hinder. Call stands. Rocky's now used 4 of his 5 appeals. Could it come into play? Absolutely.
Second game point for Conrado Moscoso. Keeps it alive.
Wraps it around. Left up. Cross court.
Rocky picking that
Winner.
ball up. Wow.
Not sure what he's appealing.
Rocky's saying
We'll
it's
see.
skipped.
Doesn't
He's
matter
gonna
because
use
he
that
has an
fifth
appeal left.
Yeah.
He's calling for a visual hinder on that last shot.
Been a lot of those.
Call stands. One alliance person agrees, one alliance person disagrees. Doesn't matter. We'll go to a tiebreak, folks.
Conrado Moscoso answering back with his own win of 15-12, which means, yeah, we're going to tiebreaker. So stick around. We'll be back with more of Carson versus Moscoso.
And we'll have to toss a coin to determine who serves.
All right.
More time.
We're back live in the tiebreaker of the men's singles semifinals. Rocky Carson taking game 1, 15-12. Conrado Moscoso coming back and answering back in game 2, 15-12. They're doing a coin toss now to determine who will start serving. Looks like Moscoso will start serving as he did in game 1. It's been quite a competitive, nail-biting match so far. Anything can happen in game 3, first to 11. Win by 1. Here we go. Conrado Moscoso serving. Nice soft touch from Moscoso for the first point of game 3. Some frustration from Rocky Carson. This is easily the longest match thus far that we've been streaming. We streamed the quarterfinals yesterday. We'll be streaming the finals tomorrow. Side out for Carson. The score should be 1-0. All right, it's 0 serving 1. They fixed the score.
Rocky got what he wanted, Laura. Went to a different serve, got a weak return, and snapped the ball into the floor. 11-point tiebreak. 2 timeouts available. 3 usable appeals.
Nice defense from Moscoso.
Great,
Wow.
great gets.
Crazy rally.
Unnerving. He hit great shots, their return. You try and hit a better shot, returned. Rocky had the wherewithal to end that rally left corner with the backhand.
0 serving 1. Pick up from Rocky and a reach. Ball is down, side out for Moscoso.
Great get.
Wow. Worth the effort. That was amazing.
Back with the Z. Wrap.
Wow.
Left side. Kill. Moscoso. 1-0 again. Game 3 in this 2-hour match. The winner will play Daniel De La Rosa from Mexico tomorrow in the final of the men's singles. 18th IRF World Racquetball Championships.
Going for gold.
What a fantastic
Yeah.
serve, Laura.
And another
Oh,
broken
my.
ball.
Much to the chagrin of Moscoso, he did everything he could to win that rally, and the ball broke.
Well, it is a good opportunity to thank everyone for tuning in and watching. We're happy to be bringing you these matches live. And in case you missed it, or you know some friends who missed it, these will be posted on the IRF YouTube channel. You can go to YouTube and search for International Racquetball Federation. Subscribe today and catch all of the past matches. They have juniors matches, archived matches from previous Pan American Championships and World Championships as well. You don't have to miss it. We will be live streaming continuing on today. We're finalizing that schedule as we are now a couple hours behind schedule with some long, grueling matches. And it's the third streaming match, and it's 1-0 in tiebreak. Some great competition this week.
Errant forehand by Moscoso. So Rocky serving, game 3, finds himself with a 1-point deficit, 0-1. Gustavo Jaramillo, our head ref, Tuki Kravitz, Juan Carlos Torres, our lines persons. Great drive serve across his body, just over the short line. Moscoso did everything he could to keep it in play, and Rocky ends the rally right side, 1-1.
Earns his first point in game 3.
Should be short.
Short serve.
Dead ball hinder. Rocky's return hit Moscoso. Replay at 1.
Big skip for Moscoso. Doesn't cost him any points, but puts Rocky in the service box.
So Rocky has changed his serve here, Laura. He's going with primarily drives down the left side. And he's put a lot of pressure on Moscoso to do something to neutralize the serve, and he hasn't been able to, except when Rocky hit a short serve. Now he's coming back, looks like with a Z. Too much of a risk, he doesn't want to give up serve. So that being said, he goes right side. That was a different twist. Skip the ball. 3-1 Rocky Carson, tiebreak.
Couple points in a row for Rocky, but as we've seen all match, we haven't seen more of a lead than 3 points. Rocky up by 2.
That's stuck. Pinch left side winner, Moscoso. He'll be coming in to serve down 2. 1-3 is the score in this tiebreak. Rocky asking Dave Ellis if the ball were good. Answer is yes. Point number 2, 2-3 Moscoso. Same serve, held up. He's calling a replay. Rocky's going to appeal for an avoidable. Failure to move out. He has 3 available appeals. He should probably use one here.
It has worked for him in the past. He used all 5 in game 2.
Replay. Same serve. Cross court.
Wow.
Winner.
Really deep in the corner there.
Sit down.
Oh,
Ill-advised shot by Colorado. Trying to do something positive from his back shoulder, deep court. Left it up, Rocky ended the rally.
Standing effort by Moscoso, getting some love from the crowd for that hustle.
Comes with a jam that time, Laura. A tremendous shot. Rocky wrapped that ball around. Conrado was at 38 feet and snapped a winner left side.
Nice shot.
Still a 2-point deficit. Skip in. Sometimes that glass is hard to negotiate. Movement on that side, glare. Not much room to get that racket in there. Skipped it in.
Rocky Carson taking a timeout, which means we're going to take a quick break too. It's 2 serving 4 when we come back. We're back live talking about how long and grueling this match is. It was originally a 1 o'clock match Central Time, and now it's past 3 p.m. A long match to play. I wonder how that feels for the players. I mean, you got to stay mentally tough, physically tough. The conditions are tough, for lack of a better word. I'm tired too.
It's part of the mental training. It's part of being a
is.
professional athlete. There will be times, but kudos to both players. The spread, anyone's time, the spread hasn't been more than 3 points. 15-12, 12-15. Now it's a 2-point spread in the tiebreak. See what happens. Moscoso from Sucre serving to Carson from Orange County in Southern California. Side out, Carson serving 4-2. He's used one of his allotments of 2 timeouts. Moscoso has yet to call one. As far as appeals go, each has 3 remaining. went down the right side with that, but it kissed off, and Moscoso ends the rally with a pinch right side. Fortunate this court is not urethane, Laura, or we'd be here at 4 hours.
That's right, since it's an unfinished court. It's not that slippery when the guys leave their big sweat puddle, excuse me.
Right side winner. Down the wall. Best shot in the game, folks. Straight in, straight back.
Moscoso's teammates Carlos Keller, Roland Keller are cheering him on the sidelines. Telling him to keep his energy up.
Another winner right side by Moscoso, coming in to serve, 2-4. Skipped it in.
Ooh.
Didn't have his balance, reached for it, put it into the floor. Beagle.
From Conrado Moscoso. It's tough. They're making these great plays to get the side out, but then no scoring. There's the first point we've seen in several minutes.
So now we're back to a 1-point spread, 3-4.
Carson. Moscoso picks it up. Oh, man.
So he's calling a side out. That's the call.
Looks like
Moscoso is
appealing.
Discussing.
He's trying to catch his breath so we can talk to the ref.
Let's separate what happened. The referee called nothing and a side out. He called a side out. Moscoso is going to ask for contact before he swung and whiffed the ball. No call by the ref. So the appeal is for a dead ball hinder by Moscoso. That's number one. Let's see what happens.
Refs disagree.
Call stands.
One up, one down.
So Rocky will not appeal an avoidable earlier because it's his serve.
All right.
One appeal used by Moscoso. He has 2 remaining. Carson serving 4-3. Game 3. Winner left side, Carson 5-3, 2-point spread. Hit the passing lane along the right side. Now it's 6-3. Biggest spread we've had in the match, Laura.
That's
3
right.
points.
3-point lead. Remember, tiebreaker is 2-11. Moscoso calling a timeout, which means we're going to take a quick break as well, and we'll be right back with more of Game 3 in just a moment. We're back at the 18th World Championship of the International Racquetball Federation. Rocky Carson has the biggest lead we've seen all match now, up by 3 in the breaker. Moscoso calling that timeout. Gary, what are your thoughts on Game 3 so far?
Both of them have played hard. Overall, they've played well. Rocky's made fewer mistakes overall. He closed out game 1 when Moscoso actually had a lead, and then he put 5 straight into the floor. Moscoso calmed himself down and was able to close out game 2. Right here, Moscoso's made a couple mistakes to give Rocky the lead. We'll see if that timeout serves him well, if he can get it back. They both have 1 timeout remaining. And the answer is yes. Ball shot off the glass, hit Rocky in the shoulder. Not convinced that was a strategy, but it worked.
It worked.
Winner by Carson. Comes in to serve again. Second time at 6-3.
It's tough. We just got word that we will be streaming 2 more matches. The women's doubles match is going to happen on another court, so we'll be sure to report those results to you. Wow, what
Rocky
a
just
rally.
continuing to wrap around balls, making Moscoso move to the deep court. Forehand side, backhand side, and then Moscoso hits the right side pinch winner. Another
for a side out.
towel timeout, I should say.
Tongue twister.
Toalla. Tongue twister toalla.
Towel timeout. I'll take a quick minute then to update our viewers. Since we will not be streaming the women's doubles, that means we'll be starting off with the men's doubles. Team Mexico against Team Colombia. Colombia won in 2014, so they are defending their World Championship title. And then after that match, we will end the day with Team USA versus Team Bolivia in men's doubles.
So Moscoso, different twist on that serve, pushed a half lob down the right. Rocky came in, took it early, and snapped it into the floor. Back to the 2-point spread, 4-6. That towel timeout for Rocky did not work.
Didn't get him the time he wanted.
Not enough angle on that. Didn't get it deep enough, so Rocky snapped a forehand winner right side. 6-4 in the breaker. First 1 to 11 wins. Great serve. Ball took its first bounce about 39 feet, just in front of the deep left corner. Long serve. He's not excited about that one. 3-point lead, tiebreaker, and gives up his serve. No contest. First time he's hit the nick lob left side. Moscoso ran around the backhand to take a forehand return, left it up, and Rocky put it away. 8-4, first time in the match, a 4-point spread for either player.
That's right.
Make that 5.
Yeah, Rocky really taking it away right now. 5-point lead. Timeout for Conrado Moscoso, which means we're going to take a quick break as well, but we'll be right back with more of this nail-biting Game 3. We're back live in Game 3, where Conrado Moscoso called the timeout. We were talking a little bit about how he goes about calling the timeout. Gary, do you want to touch on that?
It's like using the 10 seconds, raising your racket or turning your body around. Both server and receiver have 10 seconds once the score is called to either put the serve in play or to be ready to receive serve. The question came up, what's going on when a player waits 10 seconds or almost 10 and then calls the timeout? Years ago in international play, that was not legal. Once the score was called, it would be a delay of game, it would be a technical. Now, until the service motion begins with the release of the ball, you can do it. It's unnerving, and it worked.
It is. It definitely is a tactic to get under your opponent's skin.
3 ceiling balls in a row. Winner.
Carson
So
capitalizes
we'll be at
on the
match
setup.
point number 1. That timeout did not work in favor of Moscoso, other than to perhaps delay the inevitable. 10-4, match point number 1. down for the count is Moscoso, as he's
Makes it 11-4.
walling
Moscoso
in
on
the
the floor. Carson with the winner.
fire of realizing he's lost that match, looking up to the heavens.
Well, this means Rocky Carson will face Daniel De La Rosa tomorrow in the men's singles finals. I'd like to thank Gary Mazeroff for joining me with his commentary, sitting with me through this 2-hour match, maybe longer.